Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've been sitting here in the park for a couple hours. Just got a video uploaded, which is really nice. Got it edited or finished editing it. But we got a lot to talk about because I really want to talk to you guys about what's going to be upcoming on this channel and some of the ideas I have. I'm kind of at a crossroads of which direction I want to take this channel in. And I want to discuss that in this video. Zizzo's starting to creak again. I think it's that bottom bracket. That bottom brackets, I destroy them. The original Zizzo bottom brackets, I destroy them. I have to usually upgrade the bottom bracket because I usually carry a lot of weight on my bike, and I'm also pushing really hard against the pedals, so you can kind of hear that crackling noise going on. Yeah, guys, a lot is going on right at the moment, and what I'm planning on doing, well, let's talk about the crossroads first. The crossroads in life, okay? If you guys follow my other channel, my vlog channel, I talk more about this. I got let go from my job this last Friday, which is a couple days ago at this point. I wasn't upset about it. I hated that job. It wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it at all. But I kind of got to figure out what I'm going to do at this point. And I have a couple of options that I want to talk about. The first option is moving, getting out of this area and moving someplace that I want to live. I don't want to stay here. I never really meant to be here for a long term. Today, coming here was just kind of like a temporary thing to kind of see if I could help out a little bit. I figured I'd get a job. I would stay the winter, maybe the summer if everything was okay. And then I would be moving on. Well, obviously I got to figure out something now that I lost my job. So I have to either move on or I have to pursue other endeavors. I'm actually in a unique point in my life right now. I don't really have a lot of ties. I don't have an apartment. I don't have a car. I don't have any of those expenses. It's a really good time for me to go out on a long expedition. I've been wanting to do a long expedition, especially on my folding bike, for quite some time now. I just never had the time or the money to do it. Jobs always got in the way, which you need a job for money, right? So as of right now, I have all the time in the world. Okay, I have ample amounts of time. I could do one of two things. I could obviously take what little money I've got left and make a move to someplace that's more agreeable to me, a place where I can make content for this channel and my other channel, a place that's a little bit more interesting, or I could actually pursue my dream of being a content creator, especially a folding bike touring cyclist. which is what I really want to do. I really want to take a folding bike. Haven't decided which one yet. It could be the Brompton, it could be the Zizzo, it could be the Bike Friday, maybe not. Probably not. I want to do something. I want to take one of the bikes and go on a long expedition. And I'm talking about a cross country, maybe around the country tour that lasts about a year long. And then I would like to go over to Europe. But the problem is like, I got enough money probably to get started with the tour, but I don't have enough money to sustain myself while I'm out on the tour, because money is going to run out and you're going to need money for repairs on your bike, food, and various necessities here and there. So I need to start a Patreon, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a Patreon. I also need to gauge exactly how many people are going to support it, how many people want to support such an endeavor. If nobody does, then my options are pretty clear. I'm going to just head down to Florida and make content down there and see what I can do. If enough people want to support such an endeavor, we're gonna go on a long folding bike expedition. We're gonna go around the country. I'm gonna meet subscribers. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be doing once a week live streams on the Patreon, probably once a month live streams on my regular YouTube channel. There's going to be so much content coming. What do you guys want? Anyway, yeah, I would love to go out on this tour. I would really love to, but a lot of it's going to depend on funding, mostly. So I'm going to start up a Patreon. I'm going to start up a GoFundMe and a couple other revenue sources. We're going to see if we can raise some money for this endeavor. And I'm going to make it a tour for specifically, making friends. Okay, it's going to be a tour about leaving the negativity behind. Okay, this place to me represents negativity. My job, everything that's associated with it represents negativity. Negativity in my life, negativity that I have had pent up for a long period of time. And I think what I want to do is I want to leave all the negativity behind, focus on the positive, and make new friends, lifelong connections, people, subscribers across the country, just hanging out, meeting people, developing those connections, making maybe some lifelong friends, who knows. There's like a whole world of possibilities out there, whole world of possibilities. But I'm not a rich person, okay? I'm not a rich person. I'm not one of these privileged, trust fund babies that can go out and do whatever they want because they got daddy and mommy's money. I'm not one of those people, okay? I've had to work for everything I've ever had throughout my whole life. And I feel like I spent more time working than I did developing friendships and connections and actually having things that actually mean the most in life. Those are the things that mean the most. Nobody gives a crap about work when they're on their deathbed. They care about the connections they made, the people that they've met, the things that they've done in life. Those are the things that we really care about. Those are the things we think about when we're taking our last breath. So needless to say, I'm setting up a Patreon. It's going to have a tiered system. There's going to be funding perks that you guys might find interesting. I'm going to set that up. We're going to give it about a month or two to see if we can get something going. We're going to probably start the tour if we can by the end of the summer, I would say. I'm going to head down south and tour the Florida area, all the way up, and then we're going to go across the country, maybe up north a little bit. We're going to go down the west coast. There's going to be a lot of touring going, and if everything works out the way I would like it to work out, which I think it can work out, we're going to go over to Europe next, and we're going to tour around a lot of European countries on one of the folding bikes, probably the Brompton, because I've always wanted to take the Brompton up to London. But it's going to be awesome, guys. There's going to be a lot of cool content coming from this if I can get this straightened out. If I can get the funding situated, everything else will fall into place. I'm going to call it the Folding Bike Friendship Tour, I'm going to Folding Bike Across America Friendship Tour or something like that. And it's just going to be, obviously, traveling across the country, making friends on my folding bike. So I hope I can get it worked out. I think I can. I mean, I don't see why not, I'm very positive about this. I think it's going to be a great opportunity to meet a lot of different types of people and maybe make some lifelong connections, maybe make some friends. So anyways, I'm going to get back to my ride here because we got a lot of things to accomplish today. I've got to go to the unemployment office and see if I can get unemployment. Probably not. They always tend to try to screw you. doesn't work, and all the bathrooms are all locked. This place is ridiculous. It's like, why don't you open the bathrooms up? It's like I gotta pee like something fierce, and there's no bathrooms open. None. Ugh. I was supposed to be doing a bunch of running around and errands and stuff, but I got stuck in an unemployment office for a while, and I don't know, I'm not very optimistic. I think they were looking at me really weird, like, why don't you just go get a job, you bum? They didn't say that, but it's what I felt like being in there. It's like they were asking all these questions and all these things, and it's like, not feeling very good about that one, guys. Another thing I've been thinking about doing, and I'm not quite sure whether I will or not, is maybe just working my way from place to place, you know, travel so far, stop for a month, get a job, or maybe a couple of weeks, build up some funds, continue on. I've been thinking about doing that, but it just seems like the logistics would be really hard to deal with. Also, it's not a guaranteed thing. You might get someplace and nobody has anything for you, or they don't want to do under the table type of stuff. They might not be able to let you work at all, you know. And most people probably wouldn't hire you anyway if they thought you were only going to work for a couple of days or a couple of weeks and then be on your way, you know. So I don't know how that would work out. I've been thinking about doing that if I didn't get enough Patreon supporters. I don't know. It's kind of it's difficult planning something like this. It's a perfect time to do it. It's just that every time that it's the perfect time to do it is the wrong time financially. And that's one of the things that I'm like, wow, you know, personally, every time I'm financially able to do it, it's not the right time as far as work is concerned. I've got a lot going on, don't have the time to invest in it, you know, so I don't know. But I'm gonna remain optimistic. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be fun. Let's get back over to the Indiana side. After seeing that one boat hit into the bridge and the bridge collapsed, I think it was in Maryland, I forget. After seeing that, I always get nervous when I see a barge pass under the bridge. It was all cloudy this morning, but it's actually turned out to be a really beautiful day today. It's amazing how you work and work and work, and then when you need like some unemployment, they don't want to give it to you. I understand a lot of people game the system, a lot of people cheat. But what about the people that don't, you know? Anyways, it's all good. I mean, whatever happens is gonna happen. I mean, if at worst case scenario, I've got some options. Personally, I would like to have unemployment for a couple months at least, so I can get my bearings together, get my Patreon built up, and then hit the road. But I don't know, I mean, I'll work it out one way or the other, I guess, but it would just be nice to have that cushion, especially in these earlier days. But guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of content coming. The Patreon is gonna be cool. It's not just gonna be a user-supported thing where, you know, people just fork over money to you and don't get anything in return. We're gonna have meetups, we're gonna have weekly live streams for supporters, we're going to have calls, we're going to have, you know, there's going to be polls and things, especially on the routing. I might let Patreon supporters decide the route I take. You know, there's all kinds of things that are going to happen. It's going to start out, there's going to be like exclusive content just for Patreon. There's going to be behind the scenes stuff. There will be early access, just all kinds of stuff. Plus, we're going to be doing more than just riding the bike, okay? We're going to be getting into stuff. We're going to be meeting people. We're going to be, you know, discovering things. There's going to be a whole bunch of exploration, but there's also going to be getting out of my shell and meeting new people and trying to make friends. It's going to be fun, I think. That's why I'm kind of hoping that a lot of people support it, because I would really like to build a big community of cycling supporters and maybe, you know, do meetups where I go to a specific area and everybody with a folding bike gets together, and or just bikes in general, I don't care. And we all get together and, you hear that? I'm gonna have to stop by the bike shop, see if I can get that fixed, or at least get a new bottom bracket. Yeah, but meet up, have a cookout, you know, maybe hang out for a while before I get back on the road, make some vlogs, who knows? I think it would be fun. It's something I would definitely love to do. All in all, the GoFundMe, and I'm gonna have a little bit of a tip jar on YouTube. YouTube's been hounding me about affiliate marketing and product stuff, and I might take up on that just for some extra income. I'll probably leave a donation jar so people can donate a one-time sum of money if they wanted to, or if they just wanted to buy me a dinner or something. You know, you never know. I mean, anything helps, anything helps. I think it'll be a meaningful thing, you know, to go around the country and meet people and maybe hang out with some subscribers and stuff like that. I think it'd be meaningful. I'm also going to be starting up my third channel. The channel, my vlog channel, is just going to be about vlogs. It's just personal day-to-day stuff, day in the life stuff. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with biking, because if it does, it'll be a bike vlog or something that's specifically geared towards bike vlog, travel vlog, whatever. It's going on the iBike Unfolded channel. The vlogs that don't have anything to do with bikes, you know, that's going to go on the For Brian channel. And then the new channel, which I can't wait to unveil that to you guys. It's not finished yet, and as soon as it is, I'm going to unveil it and I'll show you what it is. But basically, in a nutshell, it's going to be a channel where we do commentary on popular YouTube videos, whether they be like TikTok or YouTube or Instagram Reels or whatever. It'll be themed, so there'll be a theme for the day. We'll react to some goobers on the internet. We'll talk about it and stuff like that. I think it'll be an interesting channel. I've really, really wanted to make one. And it's going to have a theme to it. Unlike a lot of others, I'm going to be doing it on the road in a tent. So there's going to be that, and I think it'll be fun. So hopefully that type of content will yield quicker results. You know, there's only so many subscribers you're going to get from a folding bike channel. There's only so many subscribers you're going to get from a personal vlog channel. But a channel like that has the potential to grow faster, gain more subscribers, which in turn will yield more revenue for the bike tour. You know, that's all I'm doing it for, is to yield more revenue for the bike tour. That way I don't have to rely on things like Patreon. I could just rely on YouTube AdSense, but that's a long way off. I'm not even looking at that as a possibility in the near term. Patreon is where it's going to have to be for at least the next little while, you know what I mean? Sponsorships are going to be another thing I think we can do. Who knows? Maybe Zizzo will build me a bike and let me ride that one across country. No pressure, Zizzo. But I'm just saying, maybe that could happen. Who knows? There's lots of possibilities. I just want to get this going and get on the road. I'm just chomping at the bit to get on the road. Part of me wants to just go ahead and do it because I think ultimately it would be worth it. I think that it would be fun to just get out there and get on the open road and let everything work itself out. Which for me, it always does. I mean, everything always works out one way or the other. That's why I don't really worry too much. There's just no reason to worry. But the Patreon is going to be awesome, guys. It's not going to be this money grab thing where you guys donate and I don't do anything to make it worth your while. You know what I mean? The next video, I'm going to be unveiling my Patreon and what it consists of, the different tiers, the supporter levels, and I'll showcase that on this channel. I think that'll be the next video that's coming out. That way you guys can look it over and see if it's something you might want to support or not. If you don't, I understand. Times are tough. I understand completely. I just want to gauge over the course of this next month. I might give it 2 months to see if I can at least get close to the amount of revenue to support a cycling tour. If I can get close, we'll go ahead and go for it, guys. We'll go ahead and pack up, figure out what bike we're taking. I might do a poll on what bike I should take, whether it be the Zizzo or the Brompton. If I take the Brompton, I'm gonna have to take the Chubby trailer. We'll pack it full of camping gear and we'll head out on our long expedition. Needless to say, guys, I do appreciate you guys sticking with the channel. I'm very confident that we can make this happen. I really am. I think we can make something really special happen here. And if everything goes great, the next tour will be a tour of Europe. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I still got quite a few things. I'm heading to the bike shop right now. I'm gonna look for a new bottom bracket for this thing because this thing is creaking like it's nobody's business. But I'm heading there right now. I'm gonna see if I can find another bottom bracket for this thing. Guys, I really do appreciate it. I really do. No matter what happens, no matter whether you can support a Patreon or not, I fully understand. In all honesty, I'm just happy to have you here. I'm happy that you support the channel and I really appreciate it. I think of everybody that supports the channel as friends. You know, you guys are friends. You always say the nicest things. You guys are always really kind and considerate. And you always have my best interest in mind. And I really do appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. If you have any comments, questions, leave it down in the comment and questions section. Slap a like on the video if you like it, guys. And I will catch you on the next video, which will be regular because I'm getting back to filming pretty regularly. All right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.